Leos, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. Hey, it's time for your weekly reading. I'm going to shuffle these tarot cards very well. If any fall out, fly out, turn over, they're going back in the deck until I'm ready to switch up the shuffle to allow the cards to come out. They're very slippery, so I do lose control of them sometimes. So this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. You can take from the reading what does resonate, or think about a private reading. Just shoot me an email and we can get started on a private reading, which is sent to your email address, by the way. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading for Leos. Do another shuffle here for Leos. Okay, and here we go. For Leo's universe, please give us the cards we need for Leo's reading. Please give us the cards we need for Leo's reading. What do they need to know? There we go. That's what we got to start with. I always put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. The overall energy of your reading is the Queen of Wands. Leo, that's you. You're a fire sign. Very passionate energy here. All right, so we have a few cards to go towards the second part of your reading. So all the cards are male or female, and all the kings and queens are very mature in their thinking. Queen of Wands surrounds your entire reading. We're going to find out why. This is the most passionate card in the whole deck, so you're a very passionate person. You're holding a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, so you're ready to move forward. And look, you're holding it, and you are ready to move forward. So we're going to find out why the Queen of Wands is surrounding your whole reading. Up in your highest energy is the Six of Pentacles. Well, here's one reason you're ready to move forward. You've been breadcrumbed, and I think you're ready to move away from being breadcrumbed. Okay, so that's what this is all about. Like you put in more to a relationship than you were getting back. These are the two strongest energies in your whole reading. Looks like you want to get away from it, from the breadcrumbing. I have the Ten of Cups next to the Six of Pentacles and right above the Queen of Wands. So the Ten of Cups, that is a lot of love, like an equal exchange of love, sunshine and rainbows. Wow. This is a union between two people. It's a very family-oriented type card. Now, you have a lot of passion. Your passion is you want to move towards this Ten of Cups type energy. You're very passionate about that, but you're not putting up with the breadcrumbing. So let's see where this is going. I have the Four of Swords next to the Ten of Cups. So you're spending time alone, and you're spending time like meditating, praying, soul searching for truth and for clarity. Those swords are all about truth and clarity, and they bring you light, okay? And they bring you healing, a lot of healing. See all the dark clouds around, but these swords, if you allow them to come in, can bring you a lot of deep healing, and they will, definitely. Right under the Six of Pentacles, I have the Two of Pentacles. So there's a bit of confusion going on. So you're like trying to keep your balance in this previous relationship here. You know, feeling like, well, maybe it can be grounded, and then you're one day, and then the next day you're like, oh, I don't think so. I'm really off balance here, and I need to get my balance back. So it's that kind of a confusing, rocky kind of energy here. And on the other side of the Queen of Wands is the World. Queen of Wands is looking right at the World card, and it's under the Four Swords. You are seeking your path forward into a new life cycle. This is what you want, okay? You want the Ten of Cups. You're not very happy with the Six of Pentacles, okay? So you are looking towards this new life cycle. You haven't quite moved into that place yet, but you are ready. I have the Hierophant under the Two of Pentacles. Wow, this is the card for Taurus. Taurus might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But the Hierophant here is about traditional morals, traditional values. It's about security, stability, groundedness. It's a very spiritual card for marriage. So I think that you were going back and forth, trying to keep your balance. You were being breadcrumbed. You really want the marriage. You want the love. You want an equal give and take relationship in a traditional style. And you were very confused about whether or not this past relationship would ever end up that way. So I have the Page of Swords next to the Hierophant and under the Queen of Wands. So you took your sword out. And you started paying closer and closer attention to what's been said, what's being done around you. And this is what's so enlightening for you. And this is why you're holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. Because you're wondering, are you moving forward with or without them? I think one way or the other, you're moving forward. And we know what you want. I have the Knight of Wands next to the Page of Swords and under the World card. I think whoever's been in your life has been running in and out of your life. It's like they've been giving you false hopes of fresh starts and new beginnings. And then they run out with the Staff of Passion type energy. Very ungrounded, not stable, flighty type energy. So I think that's what you've been dealing with, and you're getting ready to move on. I just want to see, are you moving on with them or someone else or on your own? Let's take out the rest of these cards. Okay. Ooh, you do have a soulmate. So, wow, I think you're moving on with this person. The person that you have been breadcrumbed by, the person who has been running in and out of your life, the person that you have been like weighing pros and cons and wondering what's going on, the one that you were hoping that you could be with. And I'll get there. I have the Empress right next to the Four Swords. All that meditation and praying or soul searching that's bringing you clarity to the situation. Well, the Empress is male or female, and this is to remind you of what kind of person you are. You're very loving, you're very thoughtful, sincere, kind, you're respectful, you're considerate, and I can go on and on. You have so many lovely qualities. So whoever you move forward with has really got to have a lot of those same qualities. Otherwise, it's like mixing oil with water, and it won't work. So I think you're realizing through meditation and through prayer that you deserve better than the Six of Pentacles. Okay? You deserve better than the Knight of Wands. So you're ready to move into a new life cycle. You're seeing things for how they are. I have the Four of Pentacles next to the Empress. So you're feeling like you're just going to, savor everything you have left. Keep it. Your Pentacles, you're a very grounded person as it is. And it's like, don't lend the money with this card coming out because you might not get it back. Hold on to what you have. Okay? And that's kind of how you're feeling. You're feeling like just, salvaging what you have and moving forward. Well, I have the Wheel. Yay, that's the universe. So in moving forward, which you will be doing, you're going to enter a new life cycle. The universe has become involved in this whole situation. So it's always for the better. They have a hold of the wheel and they are moving you forward. And they're like pushing, pulling, whispering in your ear. You're probably making decisions that last week you probably weren't even thinking about. So beautiful that the universe is here. I have the Nine of Swords right under the Empress and next to the World, the new life cycle. So you're up in your head. Oh my gosh. All these swords, you know, they're coming to you, all these swords of truth and clarity, and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, what have I got myself into? It's like, you know, this person, they're not grounded, they're not flighty. I don't think that there's any type of commitment. I don't think this relationship is going where you really want it to go. And you're just really super up in your head about this. You know you want to enter a new life cycle. You do have a lot of passion for whoever this is. I have the Ten of Pentacles next to the Nine of Swords and under the Four of Pentacles. This is what you want. You want to be grounded. You want to be committed, secure, and stable, just like with the Hierophant. The Hierophant symbolizes marriage too, and this symbolizes commitment. This is under the Four of Pentacles. So just hang on to what you got. If you're thinking of making an investment or something, it's like it doesn't feel like it's the right time. The timing is not quite right yet, but things are changing. I think once you enter this new life cycle, then it will be time. I have the Ten of Wands next to the Ten of Pentacles and under the Wheel, the universe. So the Ten of Wands, this tells me you're going to be putting down this burden that you've been carrying. There's no 11 of Wands. The Wands are slipping out. And they can slip out one by one or all at once, but this is putting the burden down. The Wheel's helping you get there, get to that place, okay? So I have the King of Wands under the Nine of Swords and next to the Knight of Wands. That Knight of Wands is returning as the King of Wands. Okay, so they're stepping up to the plate. And they are your soulmate, man. Look at this. Look at that relationship. There is so much passion and fire in this relationship here. So they're holding a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, male or female, and they're ready to move forward. So they're going from the Knight of Wands and becoming much more grounded and really thinking about the future. And it's because they have this overwhelming passion for you, their soulmate. So you're worried about that you're going to be moving forward on your own, but it doesn't look like it. I got the Five of Pentacles next to the King of Wands and under the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like there was a break in the relationship. You were feeling abandoned or disregarded. And it's like this person here in this deck is holding a cell phone. So it's like you're trying to communicate, or they ghosted you and weren't talking for a while, but there's a reason for it. It's because they're thinking about moving forward with you, and they don't know what to say yet, if that's what's going on. So you're feeling really disconnected from your soulmate, but they're coming back in, and this time, like, very powerful. They're not coming in as the Knight of Wands. They're coming in as the King of Wands. I have the Ace of Cups under the Ten of Wands, right next to the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you were really like not thinking that they love you, that they don't have the love for you to be committed. They don't have the love for you to make an equal exchange, because breadcrumbing doesn't usually point to that they love you, okay? I think they were just kind of being immature, and they were taking advantage kind of the situation until they felt that they were losing you and you were ready to enter a new life cycle. And then they're like thinking, wow, I really do care for this person, but they may need some time alone for a little while in order to figure out their feelings. They love you. This is the Ace of Cups. And boy, is this going to allow you to put down that heavy burden that you've been carrying about not really knowing what it is they want from you. So this is all going to work out if this is your reading. So there's your card, right? No, two of them. Can't do two. Can't do two. This is a message from your guardian angels and spirit guides. We're going to find out what kind of message they have for you. It may or may not have to do with this reading, but it is a message they want you to hear. For Leos, please. There is so much fire, there's so much passion in this relationship you have with this person. And I can see why you were confused with all the passion, especially when they're just acting flighty and just kind of feeling like they're taking the relationship for granted. But they settle down. It's like they get off their horse and they return without the horse. And, you know, as the king. And you're already the queen. So this can be male or female, either way, on any of these. Let's pull out your message. I wonder what they have to say. Let's find your card. And it just feels like it's right there. This is the Guardian of Abundance. So I'm going to read it to you. This is a time of great success for you. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities arise. That could be the Ten of Pentacles. In the near future. Make sure to accept them. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in the situation. Now, you might know this person from work, or somehow they are involved somehow with your work, or they are involved in your future. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoys hard work. This person could be you. So you might want to watch that over a couple times to get the gist of what they're talking about. But they're coming back, and I think they just need a break to figure out their feelings, and they're returning with a giant cup of love and wanting to move forward with you. So, wow, Leos, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot. I want to thank my guardian angels and my spirit guides for helping me deliver you this message.